Couch Gang, Hip Hop, Crimies and Crimettes? Welcome back to the couch. It's your man Bito back with another reaction. So if you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. We are live. I kind of started this a little early by accident. I didn't hit the button to go live, so I was kind of mid-reaction to realize I didn't hit go live. So you kind of getting a restart of this situation right now. But it is what it is. You know, I caught it early on. But like I said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Welcome whoever's in here. We got Token. We starting the vibes off with Token right now. You know what I'm saying? We got Token, Not Supposed to Be Here, off his recent album. So far, this song was good when I was listening to it for the last minute. But we're going to get right back into the reaction, though, because once again, I need to hit the button. You know what I mean? I hit the wrong button. So here we go, dog. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. We hopping right back into this Token, Not Supposed to Be Here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived.
So these are all around the way bars right here, dog. I didn't know Token was from around the way, like from Mass and shit. I have no idea what really Token's about or where he's from. Like, I just started learning about him only with like 2 or 3 songs. So this is all new to me, but I like hearing the familiarity with, like, you know, him being from around the way and mentioning stuff from around the town, because I go to the Braintree Mall and stuff all the time, you know what I mean? So, wait, actually, I feel like I always get the shorts mixed up, but, you know, that one of the Saugus Mall, you know what I'm saying? I'm around the way and shit, but either way, dog, let's get right back into Token.
The sheltered life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver. I was the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver. I was spit, but they were better. Talking about much.
See, I would always say that, like, it's dope that you can be in circles where you might live a completely different lifestyle and still stand on who you are and be a man of your character and not be influenced or try to be infatuated by what's going on. Because you know that, you know, if you have a head on your shoulders, you know what I'm saying, you know that that's not really the life that you want to live if you're not trying to be in that life or not even like remotely close to being in that. So like, I don't understand how people generally want to hop into those situations when they have the choice to not be in those situations versus some people that don't have that choice, or sometimes it's just too late. So I never understand those people that want to hop into it and be so infatuated where like they want to get so involved, but then, you know, they scream gang, gang, but they're really not a banger and stuff like that. And then when stuff hits the fan, it's you know, they 6ix9ine and stuff. Pause.
Really things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rapping, but they still were never haters. Hugging my mom when they met her, told her son's gonna be major. My dad wasn't the bravest, so I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me, they set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here.
That's crazy. That's a story right now that we're hearing from Token right now. This is a story that I'm hearing from Token, because I don't really know too much about Token, but the story that he's giving right now is very profound. Especially for his journey. It sounds like he had a journey coming up in this rap game a little bit.
My neighbors drive a Tesla, young daughter in the backseat. Get mad when I whip fast down the cul-de-sac, happy. My other neighbors are an older couple, maybe 60s. Probably worked their whole life to get that house and drive that Bentley. 4 levels, big door, long tall stairs. On the other side, there's a crib like theirs. 3 young kids.
This piano's crazy too, like playing with this beat. This is a dope intro to this album. If this is the intro to his album, this is fire. I like how this sounds. He's talking right now too. He's telling a great story right now.
Worked the whole life to get that house and drive that Bentley. 4 levels, big door, long tall stairs. On the other side, there's a crib like theirs. 3 young kids, early 20s, no parents. Every Friday night, 8 other cars are next to theirs. And I wonder what they think. Do they even know there's just that one kid paying for it? The 2 others are his bros, getting used to a lifestyle they may never reach alone. They think that I'm doing them a favor, but I don't know. What happens when I wanna move or wanna be alone? Am I selfish? Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own?
Yo, and that's real stuff that you go through when you like, you reach those certain levels and you have your entourage or your peoples and you're looking out for them. And like sometimes when you give too much, people may get a little bit, spiteful when you don't give. And when you say no, they take that as like, you turning your back on them or they feeling away. And that's a tough place to be in. And once again, he's telling a real story because now this is where he's reaching to certain levels and he has the money, he has the fame, he has all that. Now he's giving. It's not grinding no more. He's giving right now.
That one kid paying for it, the two others are his bros.
What's up,
Getting
Cindy?
used to a lifestyle they may never reach alone. They think that I'm doing them a favor, but I don't know what happens when I wanna move or wanna be alone. Am I selfish? Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own? 5-star meals, cleaning ladies are their norm. I love my fucking dogs, I do anything for them. I wanna take them with me everywhere, that's what I do it for. But oh, they gon' resent me if one day I cannot do it no more. Feel like I'm tricking fate and all these blessings might disguise a spoiled kid. With homies, I gotta remind that we not supposed to be here.
That's crazy. He's talking, like I said, I already explained earlier what he was about to get into in the second half of this bar. But yeah, that's real stuff, bro. And then you have to remind them, like, yo, if wasn't for me, which would sound crazy to some people, but it's like facts. So, but people will feel the way. It's like, dog, if it's not for me, we wouldn't be here, dog. So, damn.
Homies, I gotta
It's like two different levels to this not supposed to be here song right now, which is pretty fire. We got the grind and the come up from the mud, and then we have, the giving side of it. You know what I'm saying? The side that a lot of people talk about when they reach certain levels of fame or just, have a lot of money or whatever. Like, you don't even have to be famous, you can just be wealthy and have money, and people in quote unquote would have a handout and everything. So he's rapping about that at this point in his bar.
remind that we not supposed to be here.
This beat is so fire too.
It could be just coincidence or maybe fate planned it. The house that I moved into with my money from Atlantic was my dream house, till I realized where I got the dream from. It looked exactly like my best friend's house in 7th grade, the same house I used to steal from. When he was out of town, I used to break it with my...
He's like, it's a full circle moment right now, dog. That's crazy. He's giving, this song's nuts. This song's nuts, dog. This is dope. I'm 3 for 3 with Token right now on my Token journey. It's 3 for 3.
House, till I realized where I got the dream from. It looked exactly like my best friend's house in 7th grade, the same house I used to steal from. When he was out of town, I used to break it with my older friend and look around and take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Without him, I never would be on these...
Damn, he did some funny things, huh? Did I hear that correctly? Did he do some grimy things? He was being a dirtbag on the low, and then he was like, damn, this dude is actually like there for me. Is that what I'm just hearing right now?
Friend and look around and take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Yeah. Without him, I never would be on these steps. Now this house is just a stark reminder of the bad friend I've always been. Liar that I've always been. Cheater and deceiver still. Lucky motherfucker, but know how to play the victim still. They tell me I fell off and fans defend me. Nah, it's okay. I promise I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place.
That's one hell of a way to close that song out. That was, once again, levels to that story. He became a taker and then didn't even realize the person that he was taken from was giving him all the power that he was supposed to, that he had to be here, even though he's really not supposed to be here based off of all the things that he was rapping about in this song. Damn, that song's crazy, man. And I wasn't, like, once again, beat was so dope where it fit the tone of this song. And you're able to just hear and feel everything that he's talking about right there, man. I'm going to give that song a 10, dog. Token's dope. I ain't going to lie. Token's definitely dope. I'm not familiar with Token, but I got 3 tracks in with dude. And I've liked everything I've heard so far that Token's dropped. You know what I'm saying? He's got some very, very deep messages in his songs. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of wordplay. You know what I mean? Because I did hear the Lil Wayne song, so I heard that already. But I've heard 2 songs now where, like, they're very, like, retrospective songs and stuff like that. Like, it's very deep. I like songs like that, you know what I'm saying? I like artists that can deliver like that. So I gotta give credit where it's due. So once again, Token gets a 10 on that, man. 10 potatoes. Welcome to the Couch Gang if you're not familiar, man. If you're not, hit the button below. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Give me some more token, dog. We're going to do our thing with that, man. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. We out of here. Peace.